Hey YouTube, this is Games here, and welcome to the second annual podcast. I'm here with my friend Damien.
Hey!
You'll be seeing in the background Grand Theft Auto San Andreas gameplay, and today we'll be talking about various video games. One video game on the main topic is No Man's Sky. Damien, if you want to start us off, we're going to be talking about the multiplayer and how there's a lot of controversy around that. We'll be talking about a variety of stuff. So Damien, if you want to lead us off, bring up a topic about No Man's Sky, and we'll kind of do like a back and forth type thing on that. So bring us the topic.
Alright, so I don't have an article or anything, but so I'm just going to speak from my mind. So the topic about No Man's Sky is the multiplayer and how you can see the people's ships, but you can't see the person.
Yeah.
Now, I think it's a good idea. I know you didn't ask me anything, but I'm just going to say I think it's a good idea not to have
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I really do.
And why is that?
Because I think, like, if we think to GTA sort of thing, like
Yeah.
how they have that killing PvP sort of thing, like you can kill each other,
Yeah.
and like when you see each other, you can shoot at each other. You can literally kill each other. And I guess Hello Games and all of them didn't want that to happen. I guess they wanted it to be a peaceful game. The only bad, like the only things that can kill you in that game are other, I guess, I'm just gonna call them animals. Or animals or
NPCs?
fauna. It's gonna be like, yeah, something like that. Okay, two things, because I just remembered that another thing, that you can have ships attacking you, or you can have animals attacking you. Now, would be the only two, of course, those would be the only two things attacking you. And I guess everybody they just didn't want to have that GTA feel to the game.
Yeah.
Because in GTA you kill each other, and I guess they wanted it to be like an exploration game, where you can travel to different planets, you find new creatures and everything, and not have to worry about people coming up behind you and knifing you or stabbing you or shooting you or
killing
anything
you.
like that. Yeah, just killing in general. I guess they didn't want that, so they just didn't put it in. And so I really think it's a really good idea, because I've been waiting for No Man's Sky to come out, and finally it came out. I was just playing it today, like a little while ago, and I mean, now it's fun, even though you can't see the player. It's still very fun. And now, I'm not sure if they have game chat, but you don't need to see the player to have game chat.
Yeah.
Like you can still talk to them, be on the same planet. It doesn't matter if you need to see him. You could just be like, oh man, I'm pretty sure you could see the same thing that the other person is seeing. Like, if you were looking at a certain type of flora or plant or anything or something like that, you could say, come over, like, if there
are coordinates, because I'm sorry to interrupt, but I haven't yet to play the game. Maybe is there like a coordinate system where you can like look on the map and go, okay, I'm like north, whatever numbers, dot something, right? And they'd be okay, look for that on your map and then come to it, type scenario. Or is there just like, okay, you're basically walking in blind type thing?
You're just walking in blind. You don't know where you're going. All you know is that, well, all I know is that, because in the game, it's like, you go up to a planet, you can fly, I guess, okay. I guess when you fly, you usually land north, so I guess whichever way your ship is pointing, it's usually going to be north. If it's south, then you know it's south or north or whatever like that or anything. But you don't have coordinates, but I'm pretty sure they have game chat to where you can tell somebody to come over here like, come near my ship, because they can see your ship, so they'll know where you are.
Yeah.
Like, they can like, you know, come up to you, like, come up to your ship, and you'll stand in front of your ship and be like, hey, just walk straight about 3 steps. You walk straight about 3 steps. I mean, it's very complicated. It sounds complicated, but I
Mhm.
mean, if you just focus just a little bit, it probably will be maybe not so much not so complicated as you think it will be. But
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea that they took out multiplayer, so you don't have to kill each other or anything like that.
Yeah. Well, I agree
So
that from the aspect of you don't need multiplayer to have a great game. Like, I'm playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas right now as we speak, and this game didn't have multiplayer. It had a mod for multiplayer for PC. But I mean, this is like a childhood game. I've always loved this, and I still love it. You know, I like GTA 5 single player. I really like that. My opinion, you don't need multiplayer for a great game. So with the amount of controversy like about the whole no multiplayer business, I understand, and I respect everybody's opinion. But at the same time, maybe just relax. There's no need for multiplayer. You know, sure,
mhm.
there's no multiplayer. It's like, oh wow, okay, great, no multiplayer. I can't play with my friend. But at the same time, maybe take time to enjoy the game. You know, like Destiny. I love that game to death. And are you kidding me? I play that game like a lone wolf. I play with friends sometimes, but I mostly play that game by myself. Like, I'm not much of a fire team type person. I'll just play a game by myself. Okay, that's it. You don't need
Yeah.
multiplayer to make a great game. So I understand the controversy, but in my opinion, if players could just, hey, relax for a little bit, it wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah. Like, I think that I like to play by myself,
Yeah,
but you don't have to, like, because in that game you don't have like uh you don't have where you can just make a private lobby and play by yourself or anything. I
yeah,
guess I guess they made that because you don't have to.
yeah,
You're not gonna get killed by anybody. You don't have to worry about anybody. You just have to worry about stuff that, like, the wildlife. It's gonna come after you. Of course it will, because that's what animals do in real life. Is that if they feel threatened, they will come after you. So I guess they try to put a real, like, sort of feeling to it,
mhm,
and I guess and of course there will be, I guess, pirates or whatever they are attacking you, because if when you're it's like seas. You'll always have some sort of danger nearby. It doesn't matter what it is. You'll have something nearby.
mhm,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, you'll have some sort of danger, whether it's animals or humans. Well, it's not going to be multiplayer because that's what we're talking about, how there's no multiplayer. But it's either
yeah,
going to be the 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 planet, or the wildlife, or the fake everything, like, fake people, I guess, and you don't have to worry about them, because I guess you just don't have to worry about them.
yeah.
That's all. That's all I gotta say. I sort
That
of
was
lose some of the
that
words.
that was a little bit everywhere, but I know what you mean though. Like, I again I had to bring it up. Multiplayer is not needed for a great game. Uh, so I don't know. There's so many points to it where it's like everybody can have an opinion, and I respect everybody's opinion. So I don't know. I haven't even played the game yet, so I can't really go and be like, yeah, this game fucking sucks, or yeah, this game's awesome. Like, it looks great. The no multiplayer, I'm going to admit, has kind of hindered and shadowed my opinion on the game, from the aspect of like, I don't really know, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not gonna completely block the game out and be like, I'm never going to touch that game, because I might get it, you know, but again, I've never played it, so I'm not going to go and throw my opinion in everybody's face. Like, you know, maybe you're right, maybe they didn't want to go with a PvP type system because they were afraid that it would ruin the experience, because players are trying to explore, but other players are too busy. Oh, I'm killing to get, you know, like GTA, I'm killing to get a better KD than you, or I'm killing to get RP. You know, when there's players is trying to enjoy the game, you know? So,
And
yeah,
sorry, if you want to keep on going.
there's multiple points to it. You know, anybody can have an opinion, and I totally understand that. But yeah.
Yeah, like, if there was game chat, like, okay, in GTA, you can make people get very mad.
Yeah, oh,
We all know
definitely.
that. We've all made somebody mad at one point in GTA or in other or in Black Ops. I mean, we've made people get so mad to where they just left the game. And
Oh, yeah.
eventually, like, if that kept on happening, you know, some people get so mad at the game that they don't, like, they're afraid to even touch the game again because they know it's most likely gonna happen again.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that's me going into a lobby, you know, like me playing that game, me getting, like, just keep on dying, 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 and I
Yeah.
cannot leave the game because I'll be spawn trapped. Eventually, I would just turn off my PlayStation, and I would just be like, you know what, I'm not gonna get back on the game. And I
Yeah.
guess they didn't want that happening. So, and plus you have people yelling on their mics. That's another thing that can affect everybody and how
The
they
experience.
see the game. Yeah, the experience. And you know, nobody likes somebody yelling all the time in a video game.
Mhm.
I know we've had, like, so many people yell in a video game, and it just gets on everybody's nerves. It hurts your ears, and eventually you just mute that person. And
Yeah.
I guess they didn't want to have that happen to where people are just like, oh man, these little kids keep on getting mad, and I'm just not gonna play this game because there's so many little kids on it. Every single lobby I join, there's little kids
It
getting
ruins
mad
the
and everything.
enjoyment. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess it was a good idea to just take it away. Don't ever put it in. Now, I get why people are mad, yeah. Oh man, you're taking out, because I want to see my friends, I want to play with them, I want to hang out with them and everything.
Yeah.
But really, you don't, like what you were saying, need a, you don't need friends or to see friends to have a fun experience.
Yeah.
Like, me and you don't play the same game all the time.
No.
I'm usually playing Madden and you're playing GTA, but we're
Yeah.
still talking and we can still tell each other what we just saw. Like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, that's so funny. I just saw somebody get blown up. And
And
he
you
can
can
tell me
screenshot
that.
it like
And
it's PlayStation 4. You can screenshot it and do that whole stuff where it's like, hey, you know. But yeah, you
yeah,
were
and you
saying.
don't and me and you, like, we have fun playing without the game. And eventually I'll get on that game and we can play together. But
Yeah.
and I might join a different lobby, but I guess what I'm trying to say is that you don't need you don't, in order to have a fun experience, you don't need
Multiplayer.
to have a lobby
Oh
full of
yeah.
friends to hang out with you.
Yeah. Sometimes
So,
solo is just as fun as a crew or, you know, a squad, you know?
mhm. Oh, and another thing, you're playing San Andreas, or you have San Andreas in the background.
Yeah.
That game doesn't have multiplayer,
Oh, no.
but that doesn't mean you can't have a fun experience while playing the game.
Yeah.
Like, I've played San Andreas a whole bunch of times. I love that game. I mean, it is fun. It's a classic, and everybody loves it. It's you love it or you just won't play it at all.
Yeah.
And I feel like people love that game because you don't need friends to have a fun experience with that game.
Yeah.
I don't need friends to play Madden. Like, yes, I'm playing Madden right as we're speaking, and I am
Yeah.
playing with somebody else, but he's not my
Anyways,
friend, so I
yeah.
don't need him to.
So, sorry to interrupt, but we're about to hit our 15 limit timer. I'm going to say, okay, we're back from our little break. Sorry about that, folks. The only thing is the PlayStation 4 recorder only allows me to record for 15 minutes at a time, so let's get back to it. You were talking about San Andreas and how there's no multiplayer aspect, but you either love it or you hate it, and multiplayer does not make a great game, which is 100% true, and hell, PlayStation 2, like, look at before PlayStation 3. There was multiplayer, but I never played multiplayer on PlayStation 2 until like after I got a PlayStation 3, and I was like, oh, I want to try this. Or like the Wii. The Wii had multiplayer, but there was like no multiplayer compatible games. There's a few, but there's barely anything. So
I never played. Oh wait, here you keep on going.
yeah, but I was just gonna say, like look at that. You don't need multiplayer to have fun. So I'll let you go back into what you're saying.
See, I did play when I was younger. I played PS2 a lot. I've also played the Wii a lot, and the DS. I'll bring the DS into this too. But you don't need any of those games to have a fun time.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need um like you don't play multiplayer on DS. You don't play multiplayer at all. I mean, like, okay, Super Mario. You can connect with a friend on there, but you have to be close by.
Yeah.
I can't connect to my friend who's all the way across, like, all the way across the other side of the house. You'd have to be in the same room as that person,
Yeah.
it was very weird, but it was still multiplayer. But then in Wii, I never played multiplayer, but
Mhm.
you still had to have people connect to the game with whatever. And I don't know where I'm going with this, but here, I'll come back to San Andreas and all that, is that you don't need people, you don't need to connect with somebody or play with anybody
Yeah.
with, like, just have fun. I mean, just use your imagination. I mean, like, okay, I'm here. I was playing No Man's Sky a little while ago. I did not care. I did not care one bit about somebody playing with me. I mean, I had the most funnest time by myself. I was playing the game. I was just going to world to world to world to world to world, and I wasn't even thinking about friends at the time. I was just sitting there playing the game, having a good old time.
Mhm.
Like, man, I'm I I'm just enjoying my gameplay and just going around exploring everything.
Yeah.
And I had a fun time. I didn't need any friends, so I guess that's what I'm trying to say, is that you don't need people to play with
Mhm.
in order to have fun.
Yeah. Well, that's
So,
exactly true. You don't need somebody to enjoy it. You can
yeah.
perfectly enjoy
So,
something by yourself. Yeah. Anyways, so I think we've exhausted the No Man's Sky topic altogether. Let's jump on another topic, which is um, an older topic, but it still has, in my opinion, a lot of grounds to it, which is Rockstar completely blocking out mods on multiplayer for PC. The only reason I want to bring that up is because I've been watching a lot of mod videos. One of my all-time favorite, he's my all-time favorite YouTuber, SPEIRSTHEAMAZINGHD. Congratulations to him. He just hit 1 million subscribers like a few months ago, like within like the last few months. And I've been watching him since 2012, like November 2012. Like I've been watching him for a lot, like for a long time, and he's inspired a lot of my YouTube like videos. Just his style is like, oh yeah, spears, spears, spears. So like, um, to kind of bring him into it, he does a lot of modding videos. He did a lot of modding videos on GTA 4, but actually that's how I got into his channel, was his LCPDFR mod videos, which you don't know what that is. It's a police mod for Grand Theft Auto. Oh hey, Grand Theft Auto, you can be a police officer. Wow. But yeah, no, that's actually what it was. And I really enjoyed watching them. And then GTA 5, he uh, what's the word? He does a lot of modding videos. I don't know why I froze on that. That was weird. But he does a lot of modding videos on GTA 5. And he's done a little bit of the LSPDFR mod, which is the same mod as the one I was talking about earlier, but on GTA 5. But with GTA 5 and the mod community, you can't access multiplayer at all, which I can't stand. I don't like that. But, okay, so to kind of go back to GTA 4, I'm jumping all over the place, I know. But there is also another YouTube channel which I never really watched, and they did kind of like an RP style videos where they would go and then do the LCPDFR mod, but they'd be in multiplayer and they'd be like talking to each other like actual cops, which I really enjoyed. I thought that was cool. So that's why, cause Spears. Okay, so to add Spears to connect Spears to everything, it's because he connected me to the whole modding community at GTA. Like, he's the biggest reason I'm into modding in general. I don't mod because I only have it on PlayStation 4, but I still love the modding community. I think it's awesome, and yeah. So, I don't know why Rockstar does that. Like, I understand the money mods because it's cheating, but like, if you're putting in like a car skin or like, you know, something where it's just an enjoyable mod to have fun, I don't understand why you're like so against it, you know? So I guess
Yeah.
my point is that I think they should totally abolish that. Oh, no mods on multiplayer, because I think that would make GTA so much more popular in my opinion. Because oh hey, you know, um, you want to get on GTA when you're on PC, right? And like you want to go in GTA and like make some like, you know, play around this big ass robot that is downloaded, you know, it would make it like a bigger version of Gary's mod. If you've ever played Gmod, I played it a lot. You can go in like public sessions and play with your mods that you downloaded, make your own mods and do shit, and that was fun. Like Vanoss Gaming, that was fun. Even SPEIRSTHEAMAZINGHD, he does Santos RP, which is like a role-playing police, you know, a police role-playing game. So, long story short, mods are a big part of the Grand Theft Auto community, and they aren't in the multiplayer, which I understand. So I just want to get, what do you think, Damien? Do you think mods should be available to the multiplayer community?
Now I have two. I have a good and a bad side to this.
Yeah.
The good side is that it's fun. Okay, modding of course is fun. You know, with a YouTuber like you and other YouTubers, it gets them a lot of subscribers. You know, people think it's
Mhm.
funny. And it can get you a lot of subscribers and get you way up there.
Yeah.
It could just get you a lot of subscribers, and people think it's fun. And you know, oh man, let's do this mod. Let's become cops and act. And it would be very fun because in the game you can't become a cop. It's gonna be so new becoming a cop. You're just like, wow, this is really fun. But then on the bad side, what if somebody started getting mad about it and started going like, man, oh my gosh, sorry, I sorry, but like, oh my gosh, this guy is starting to get on my nerves like so badly, and I just want him to stop doing mods, and he won't, and you can't do nothing about it because everybody else thinks it's fun, but
Yeah.
really, no, you don't think it's fun. So I'm thinking that maybe it's not, I don't know, I have like a sort of, because I've never tried it, but I'm pretty sure I won't like it. Now, on your opinion, you think it would be a great sort of thing,
Yeah.
but on my opinion, I don't think so. I can give a couple reasons for it, but I don't want to take up everybody's like bored. I don't want everybody to be bored and be like, oh man, this guy is taking up like, oh my gosh, he keeps on talking. But I mean, it's just, it won't be fun for like, okay, little kids, like, you know how like little kids are, man, stop doing this, stop doing that, and then they get like
Yeah.
super mad, they start raging. People do not want to hear that. People do not want to hear kids yelling. Like me, I yell sometimes. I'm pretty sure you do not want me to like hear me yell.
Yeah.
And so what I'm trying to say is that it's probably a good idea to not have it. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I just because I wouldn't want that happening because I'm not sort of a modding sort of type of guy.
Yeah.
Like I think it's funny, like on Vanaw's Gaming. I think it's funny. Of course I do. I think
Yeah.
it's really funny. But I guess when I'm playing it, I do not want that to happen. I want it to be just like a regular gameplay. I don't want to have any mods or anything.
Yeah.
But so yeah, so that's what I think about it.
Well, I think I agree with you on the aspect of it would ruin. It wouldn't ruin, but like it would make it complicated to enjoy for everybody. So maybe like I don't know, maybe you should only be able to like do it in private sessions, or maybe make it like a sandbox mode, like where it's like a whole different session where you can do whatever you want, right?
Yeah, I think they should put a sandbox mode. I think that would be one of the
Because if you
best
ever use a
idea Rockstar's ever
creator,
made.
yeah. But if you ever played creator, then you would know that you can put like whatever you want into GTA, like ramps and shit. But the thing is though, the only way to get that in free mode is by doing a glitch or whatever, and it's way too complicated. So I think if they were to add like a free mode type of creator, like a sandbox, I think it would make the game a whole lot more fun. Because it's like, what if we wanted to like do something really funny and put it in like a ramp and like watch all the civilians run over the ramp, right? Like, oh,
Yeah.
look at this, we're gonna make them like ramp up here and then fall off and blow up. Well, it would be hard to do that in a public session because there'd be players trying to kill you, players trying to, what are you doing, what are you doing? So I think you're right in
Yeah.
the aspect of it would be complicated, but I think it could be done if, with the whole going back to modding, it could be done if you do it in a private session, right? Oh, okay, well,
Yeah.
now it's only you and I in session. Here, let me spawn you in like this really fucking weird car that I made. So, yeah, it's hard, but it could be done in my opinion.
Yeah. I see what you're saying, and I wouldn't like it,
Yeah,
and that's how I just feel about it. Now other people of course have their opinions. Oh man, it'll be so fun and everything. I just have my opinion, and I'm probably gonna stand up by my opinion. So
yeah,
that's how I feel about it.
yeah. Well, we got 2 minutes left. I think we could do like a little video ender um, to round up the podcast. No Man's Sky. Now I have a definition for games. It's called an up and down game. You either love it or you hate it, and the feed, if you ever look it up, is always up and down. It's either people are like, oh, this game is so amazing, or there's gonna be people like, oh, I hate this game. In my opinion, it's an up and down game. Destiny is an up and down game. No Man's Sky, Watch Dogs. That's where I figured it out. There's gonna be games like that where people are either gonna love it or they hate it. GTA 5, there is a love and hate for it, but there is people in the middle. I don't want to see people in the middle for Watch Dogs. I don't see people in the middle for Destiny. I don't see people in the middle for No Man's Sky. So, again, they're up and down games. You love it or you hate it. There's no gray area. But with GTA, there is that kind of gray area. Like, you do see people like, you know, I'm not going to play GTA today. I'll play a different game. But there's also people like, man, I'm going to play GTA every day, day in, day. Hell, I was like that. I've clocked in 52 hours, 60 hours, around there, on GTA Online. So it's total, hey, if you either love it or you hate it, you're either going to play it every day, or you're not going to play it at all, or you might play it here and there. So, yeah, that was kind of jumbled everywhere, but, so to me, my rating for No Man's Sky is up and down. That's my rating for it. It's an up and down game, that's my definition on it, and the whole 9 yards. I haven't played it yet, so I'd like to play it soon. But right now, I'm actually focused on getting Just Cause 3 because I've been watching videos on that and I'm really enjoying them. And again, I'll leave a link in the description for Spears the Amazing HD. He's an amazing and funny YouTuber. Again, big shout out to him. He's probably not even watching this, but big shout out to him for hitting the 1 million subscribers recently. And I'm a big fan. And Yeah, to end this video, I'd like to say thanks for watching. Again, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and to subscribe. Hey guys, this is Loudmouth Games. Sorry about that cutaway in the outro. There's been an error with my audio. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.